All right, guys, let's get started, man. First and foremost, man, to the people that support me, man, I just want to say, man, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I like truly appreciate it, man. You know, I got some loyal people, you know, already that watch my videos, man. They encourage me to, you know, to keep going, and you know, to speak what's on my mind and share my truth, man. And you know, I appreciate you guys. You know, the comments, the messages, everything, man. Like, I truly appreciate it. If you guys enjoy this, man, just subscribe, man. Go ahead and support the channel. Like I said, man, we need to start supporting each other more, man. This world is truly disappointing, man. Like, I get online, I don't watch TV, I don't watch the news and shit, because it's all depressing. It's all distraction. They keep us divided, they keep us fighting, and it works, man. It's the oldest trick in the book. You know, I just wanted to, and I know my channel is, I'm not getting political or none of that, because I don't believe any political things have anything to do with what I'm discussing. But at the end of the day, man, like, if you truly think about it, like, Democrats, Republicans, man, it's all the same. They do not care. Don't you think by now that they would, if they truly cared, like, they would make some changes instead of trying to force us to do things, take shit we don't want to take? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'll never take a shot, man, ever, for nothing, for no one, for no reason, and I shouldn't have to, because it's my freaking body, and my family won't take the shots or any of that shit. And it just burns me up, man, the shit that I see. For one, this country is built on greed, genocide, rape, murder. How can people in power, yeah, they're not responsible because they didn't commit the acts, but they're building off of it. How can anything be peaceful in the government when we're built on that? I'm sorry to go on that rant, man. It just, man. But anyways, man, back to, I love you guys, man. I appreciate all the support. You know, like I said, I got some stuff coming up. You know, it's some nights it's hard, man. I'm just extremely tired. You know, I've been having some health issues and stuff, man. There's some nights, man, I can't sit here and look at the camera because, you know, I get a headache and my eyes go crossed and shit like that. And I don't want to be on here looking like an idiot, even though I already do. But that's okay, because guess what? You know, I done took my mask off and, you know, put it down there. Like, this is me. This is me. I'm a caring, compassionate, honest, hardworking dude that does everything he can right today to take care of his family. But I haven't always been that way. So I want to discuss, you know, a few things real quick, man, because everything that I discuss usually is based on experiences that I had. I was talking about something today, about, you know, being in the streets and stuff, man. And you know what? Being in the streets, you know, years ago, and doing the, you know, selling drugs and stuff, you know, even, you know, at one point, you know, before I became my best customer, you know what I mean? And, you know, making money that way, and, you know, running around with the wrong crowd, or hurting people and things like that. You know what, man? I come to realize that shit is easy, man. That shit is so easy to do. You know what? Like, keep going back to jail. We get comfortable with that, man. And it becomes easy to do. So we repeat that cycle. Go to jail, come home, do the wrong shit, not go to work, sell drugs, rob, steal, kill, whatever, man. And that shit is easy. You know, I'm starting to realize now that I'm trying to be a different person, that getting up every day and going to work and coming home and taking care of, you know, the kid and stuff like that, man, that's real work, man. You know, that takes dedication, man. That takes wills, you know, and I'm proud to be able to do that today, man. It's hard sometimes, man. You know, like I said, man, I'm a relatively new at being a father, man. And, you know, I think I do a damn good job. You know, I do everything I can to take care of my boy, to raise him different than I was, you know, to let him show his emotions Because, you know, when I was growing up, that wasn't allowed. We wasn't crying in no house. We weren't allowed to cry because you was a pussy or you was a other words I'm not going to say because I don't want to offend anybody and I don't want anybody mad. So when I talk about things, man, I'm not talking directly at people. I'm just talking about things based on my life, man. And, you know, it's not easy to get on here and spill my life just for anybody to see, you know. But this is me, and I don't have nothing to hide, man. This is truly me, you know. But if you're doing that, man, and you're just out there, listen, man, I wasted so much time. I wasted so many years of my life, man, just wasting away, man. I was just existing. I wasn't living, man. Like, if that's you, if that's your story too, man, stop. You know, get out of it. You know, another problem I used to have, when I was in active addiction, man, couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Man, I would blame everybody for everything, every reason, and nobody could tell me different. Somebody could be like, oh, yeah, you're just doing that because you want to get high today. And I'd be like, and I'd be ready to fight. No, I ain't. What are you talking about? Da, da, da. And at the end of the day, reason why I was so mad is because they were so right. You know, but it's so hard to convince somebody that's in active addiction that they're the problem and that they're wrong and that they need help. It's hard. And you know what? Like, I get mad at people now that I come in contact with that don't see what they're doing. You know, but because I forget. You know, then I realized, like, hey, pump your brakes, Jay. You was there at one point, you know, and I was, man. Like I said, I'd find any excuse, man, to blame somebody for something. I don't truly believe you can grow as a person without accepting responsibility for the part you play in this shit, right? And I think that's the main thing, you know. But you know what the problem is once you realize that you fucked up, now you're responsible for fixing that. And I just think a lot of people don't want to accept that because now they have to admit it, and then they're going to either have to do something about it or continue to decline. You know, I spent so many years in my life, man, just, I felt like I was standing still and the whole world was going like this. Oh shit, I knocked my mic down. It was just going like this, and I was standing still. You know, then I realized I was. That's the sad part about it. I was, man. Everybody was growing up. Everybody was going to college. Everybody was getting job, getting married, having kids, going on vacation. I couldn't do none of that because I was stuck in the same place. I couldn't go too far because, man, I had to stay where the drugs were at, man. I was completely sick. And I was so mind warped, like I was just stuck I was like a freaking zombie, man. You know, and I'm just trying to let you know, man, like, you're not alone. You do not have to keep feeling the way you're feeling. You could change your life, man. Listen, when I tell y'all, you know, 2 years ago, man, I couldn't take care of a plant. You know, I shared another video. You know, I lost the dog. You know, there was days when I'd forget to eat, man, because my mind was so wrapped up in getting high and getting more. And then once you get high, you got to figure out what you're going to do tomorrow to get high. So if you got a job, you're broke. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care how much you're making. When they say one is too many and 1,000 are never enough, man, I swear that is one of the truest statements in the world, man. And it's the truth. You're either going to die, go to jail. You know, people think like drug addicts is the homeless dude under the bridge. No, not today, man. It's your neighbor. It's your daughter. It's your son. It's your wife. It's your kid. And a lot of times now they're starting young. You know, I was thinking the other day how many people I grew up with. And the people that watch this, a lot of y'all know me. Man, look at everybody we know, man. How many people are dead? They never thought, never in a million years. You know, when I was a kid, it wasn't my aspiration to be a junkie, man. You know, I did have dreams at one point, but you give all that shit up, man. You give it all away. You know, somebody told me one day, man, Jay, everything you love will fit into that needle, man. And sure enough, man, everything that I love went into it. And, you know, only by the grace of God, man, was I able to get out of it. And I thank God every day, man. Every day. You know, The drugs was my God. You know what I mean? Heroin was my God at one point. You know, because I live for that shit. I breathe for that shit. You know, and I know, like, I went through all that shit for a reason. And this right here is one of them, man. So whether people like them or not, you know, it's irrelevant, man. If you don't like them, you don't have to watch them. I appreciate the ones that do, that get something out of my message, that actually enjoy watching my videos. Because I'm going to continue to make them, whether I'm talking to myself or not, man. You know, I just think, man, if we have more awareness, man, and let people know that they're not out alone. There's people out there, man, that's suffering in silence, man. Just suffering. You don't have to be a drug addict, man, to suffer, man. You know, you could be going through a lot of things, man. You could be addicted to gambling. You can be addicted to, whatever, man, sex. Anything, man, can be a problem. If it affects your life and you're out here lying and conniving and doing some ill will shit, you got a problem, my friend. But, you know, to the ones that want to be here, man, like, y'all's the reason why I do this, man. And like I said, it's not easy. You know, I got some stuff coming up for you guys. I'm going to do these interviews. I got a whole list of questions. I'm trying to get it set up where I can do it right. I don't care about looking professional. Ain't nothing about me professional, baby. I'm from the gutter, man. And I'm still here. You know what I mean? So I come up with some questions. It's just going to be raw and uncut, man. You know, I'm going to do a little, making it a little better because I want it to look proper, man. I want people to be like, man, he's taking his time. He's doing it properly. But I'm new at this. So right now, it's just about putting a message out. That's all it's about right now. You know, I don't need nothing fancy. I got a mic. I got a camera that my man bought me. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. It's the quality, man, is... But, so yeah, but I got other stuff coming up I'm going to get ready and talk about, like I said, man, with the part 4 of on my journey to becoming a dad, you know, and that's, you know, I hold that near and dear, man, and I'm going to share it with you guys, because I think it's important, because I think a lot of parents out there that ain't in their kids' life, man, y'all don't know what you're missing out on, man. I wish I would have realized this years ago, man. For my other 2 boys, man, because they're beautiful people, man, and I could just imagine. It breaks my heart, man. That's all. And you don't have to go through that shit, man. You can stop now. You can learn from my experience, and you don't have to deal with it. Because I promise you, boom, like that, they're grown up. They're teenagers, man. And then by then, they don't know you. They don't really want to know you. They don't really care. Because you wasn't there. And you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. And that's why I blame myself, man. But you know what? As long as I keep doing the right thing, man, like, there's always a chance. Always. You know? And if not, at the end of the day, you know, I made them. They're here. And they got a chance, man, to live a life that they want, you know? So the least of anything, man, I brought life into them, man. Their mothers did a wonderful job again. Jess and Jordan, you guys is wonderful, man. If you see this, like, you guys are wonderful women, man. You know, I hold you high on a pedestal. I want you to know that. And like I said, I'm gonna get in the issue with my 2-year-old. And like I said, these videos are not to offend anybody. These videos are not to offend anybody, hurt anybody. That's not what they're meant to do. You know, I would love for people to see these and realize what they're doing and accept accountability and either change or not. If you don't want to change, that's fine. But I don't think you should hurt other people that don't even know yet because you choose to be selfish. You choose to be resentful, entitled. You know, just because you created a kid doesn't, you know, if you don't do anything to raise them, man, you don't got no entitlement to them kids, man. If you ain't been there raising them, well, I mean, come on. Let's be real about it. You know, everybody can't have shit both ways, man. You know? And we could get into topics too. I'm going to start another channel, man. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff, just basic stuff. You know, hope you guys join me over there too. I really want to get these messages out, man. This stuff is important to me, man. Like, I do a hard job, man. It is extremely hard. And then I make sure I want to come home and do a video, man. And if I miss a night, it don't seem right. Like, I feel like I should have did something that I didn't. I feel like I'm being lazy. But I'm just, this night's, it's hard, man. It's extremely hard. But I'm going to get it out there, man. I hope you guys get the message. You know, I got a couple good people in my life, man. And, you know, they help push me in more ways than they'll ever know, man. You know, and, hey, I appreciate you, brother. I know you watch this, man. You support me. You've been a supporter from the beginning, man. And I appreciate you guys and the missus. Thank you, too. You guys are wonderful people, man. I'm proud to call you guys my family. And thank you. But, you know, guys, I just want people to wake up, man. You know, for a lot of years, man, I was just lost, man. And we're all lost, man. And, you know, there is a way. There's only one way, man. And that's through the Father, man. And I'm sorry for the people that don't, you know, I'm not pushing it on you. I'm just telling you from my experience, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm a child of God, man. And, you know, I try to be better every day than I was yesterday. And that's what it's all about. You know, treating people good. You know, mainly yourself, man. You know, it's hard to treat other people good when you can't even treat yourself good. And I know what that's like, man. And I know what it's like putting other needs above yourself when you're struggling. And that's another thing. Boundaries is important. But we'll talk about it another time. Like, it's okay to tell somebody no, man. It's okay. You know, I had a problem with that. I still do sometimes. Telling people no. You know, it's still a problem. You know, but we'll get into that. You know, I wanted to get a message out to you guys. I had some things on my heart I wanted to share. You know, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know, if y'all like this video, man, punch that like button. Choke slam it. You drop kick it. Just, you know, push on that thing. You could comment, subscribe. I don't even really like saying that shit, to be honest. But like I said, I want to get this message out. You know, share it, man. That's supporting me, man. That's supporting me. You know, I appreciate you guys, man. And if nobody told you today they loved you, man, I love you guys. God bless.